I don't know what's going on with 2020, but this has been a terrible year when it comes to losses in the sports and entertainment industry, man. I know a lot of you guys noticed, like in the community chat, I would always note the passing of someone familiar uh, that I was familiar growing up with, either from watching or reading about. But this one I felt warranted. I felt like I had to make a video about, and that was I just saw on the wire that Jeanette Dubois passed away. And of course, that's the actress centered. That's in the center of this photo. Um, she was best known for playing Willona Woods on the hit 1970s sitcom Good Times. And Good Times was such a groundbreaking sitcom. It's the first real sitcom to feature an African American family. All right, and it was a spinoff of Maud. Okay, which featured B. Arthur, and in itself, that show was a spinoff of All in the Family. Um, Willona Woods, her character was sassy. She used to get on Jane's nerves, portrayed by John Amos. She used to get on his nerves. She was gossipy. Um, you know, uh, she was very. She could be flirtatious. She hinted that she was sort of. I don't want to say loose, but she hinted at it, but it might have been more talk than anything. Um, but after the character John Amos was written off the show, Willona became a more integral part of that show. Her tone got a little bit different. I mean, she still could joke around, but I noticed that after John Amos' character was written off, she became a little bit more grounded as a character. Ultimately, she uh, had a daughter for the show, which was portrayed by Janet Jackson Penny. And she's one of the main reasons why the show was able to last a couple of seasons after John Amos left. Um, but outside of that, she was known for other stuff. She was a singer, a remarkable singer. I don't know if this is well known, but she was the actress. She was the person, excuse me, that sung the theme song for the Jeffersons Moving On Up. That's Jeanette Dubois singing uh, for the theme song. I also remember her, of course, from being on I'm what is it? I'm gonna get you, sucker. All right, she played the fucking the mom that'll whoop your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Nobody barely a hand on my baby. You know, she was a dancer. She was very talented. According to the TMZ article, she was found deceased in her home today in California. She had not been previously sick. Um, in fact, according to the article, she had attended some type of event a couple of weeks ago, so she appeared to be fine. But when you get to that age, there could be things lurking. Usually, when someone passes like that, and they're into their 70s and 80s, and when they pass like that, I always suspect cardiovascular disease. That's usually the first thing that I tend to suspect. So, like the same situation with Johnny Witherspoon. Um, I generally just suspect that when a person gets older, that might have been the cause of death, because oftentimes symptoms of that is asymptomatic. As to her age is concerned, that has been a topic of speculation for years. Um, some sources say she was 74. Some sources say that she was 81. Now, I mean, it's no secret that over the years, Jeanette Dubois has had some plastic surgery to keep up her good looks. She's a very attractive woman. She was a very attractive woman. Um, I'm willing to. This isn't very important, but I'm just giving my opinion on this. I've always suspected she was older. I always suspected she was actually more 81 than 74. And the reason why I believe that is Good Time started in 1974 when she would have been, if you look at the younger age, she would have been 28, 29. As opposed, if you look at the older age, that would have made her, having been born in 1938, that would have made her 30, 35, 36, which is about what she looked. She looked like a woman in her mid-30s when the show started, as to opposed to a woman in her late 20s. She still looked young, but she didn't look like Thelma Young. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. We lost one of the integral actresses of the past 40, 50 years. Very talented. A part of our childhood, man. Another one has gone, man. Jeanette Dubois, dead today. Doesn't matter her age. May she rest in peace.